Hi, back again. We start with our tutorial for today. We want to build here only that ones, maybe, and that one. I don't know, we should make that because nobody will see that one turns and such more. Or we set that together as one. That is maybe the better option of that. So we have here the top part. So we bring that here in the middle. Then we take these wings there, rotate X 90 degrees, top view numpad 7. So we have that here. And that grab there. So we see that is two front view. Bring them up. Should be down under them. And we see that is a double of them. We take here double. It's a little bit too small. So top view. Scale. Bring it there. That is the that is the size. We now must rotate that completely around. So we need the pivot point here in the middle, and this pivot point should come there. So we take there, add object set origin to 3D cursor, then Shift D, rotate Z 180 degrees. Then we have the other one there. Then we click that there, that is active. So Shift D, make a copy, rotate. Oh, that was wrong. Rotate that 90 degrees, and from here Shift D, rotate Z minus 90 degrees. Then we have that rotor thing there. So that is that. At the front comes this whites there. So that is that one. So we bring them up and to them. Top view, numpad 7, place it. Numpad 1, front view, bring it there. From the thickness, it is not that thick, so we can let it like it is. But here we see rotate set 180 degrees. That is too fat for that. So we must scale that it fits. So we scale them down, grab them there. Then we see it's all in all much too long there. So edit mode, width selection with background selection, box selection with B, and bring them to fit. Done. That we need on all the other edges too. So object set origin to geometry, that makes it in the middle. Now we need the middle point there. So object set origin to 3D cursor. Now we can make Shift D, rotate Z 180 degrees. So we have it there. Then we can rotate Shift D first to make a copy, rotate Z 90 degrees, and with the same one, with the other one, Shift D, rotate Z minus 90 degrees. So we have that. Okie dokie. File, save. Now comes the down part, that is that fat thing there. It comes down under, and it comes on the smaller sides out. So first we take that and grab it there, and we must look that we have the same proportions there, that is not too big, not too small. It comes to the same distance like the other ones, so it must be something like that, but a little bit deeper. We can handle that later. So top view, we see what we have. We bring it down under, but that is not the position we want to start because it is in the between the other there. So, but we need here the origin. So object set origin to 3D cursor, and then we simply can type R for rotate and bring it there. And from here, Shift D, rotate till there. I make it manually. You can make it with values. Shift D, rotate Z. Shift D, rotate Z. Good. So we have that. Now here comes one after the other. Maybe it's better when I make one finished and then turn them around. Yeah, that is better. So I delete this whole stuff again. File, save. And this one I bring to normal position, so rotate C, and then I plug all onto, and then we can double. So what comes first? First comes, that is coming out the white part. Then comes that here. That must be that hook there, this one. That should come out of there. So grab there, and it is nearly as long. So we scale down, such like it's near to the front thing there, so near there. Yeah, I think that's it. Top view, bring them to position. And then we should have it. So when we look, we got that now, and here comes the angle thing there. So that is okay. We have that one. So now comes that here. That is the two pieces in, but they should be there. So such like that. So we join that better together. Better together? What for words? Join it together. So good. And we bring them. I must think that is the back side of this part. So this part must be on the other side like that. So it must be there. Okay, that means we take that and rotate Z 180 degrees, and that's the position we need. Grab it, place it there. Top view, numpad 7, place it middle part. Good. There later comes yeah, a handle too. We can maybe scale them a little, but we will see that later, how that looks. But we need to go a little bit deeper, I think, such like that. Good. There's that one. Now comes the big black one. File. Save. Here we have the problem. It's not a problem. It don't look round here because that needs a modifier and that need no modifier. So what we do, edit mode, mark all the three guys with L, then hit P and separate selection. Now that is a singular mesh. We can use here the subdivision surface modifier, then it's round. Then we hold shift, that must be selected, then hold shift and click with right mouse button there on this object. Now we can hit Control P, set parent to object, and now that is one object, and we have here the round one and here the not round one. So we can do that, but this is parented on this, so where this goes, that goes with them. You see it? Okay. So we have to plug them onto, so that means we rotate Z 180 degrees, top view, numpad 7, grab it to position, and we see that is much too big. So we scale them down to a size that fits. Yeah. Good. But we see it is all in all too big in this direction. I must look here, shorten. This is the height of that thing there, but not higher. It's nearly to them. We can do scale them up, so we get there a little bit more thickness in that, and then we nearly there. Can scale here a little and bring them more to the middle. Yes. And bring them over, and that we must first plug that more there, and then we can go with this whole thing there, and then we have this one, but we see that don't fit here, so we scale it again. I want that to fit with the rest, so top view, bring them back, scale up. Good, front view. So edit mode, L to select, then place it over them. This one select with L, scale Z, and bring it between. And select with L this one and place it. Good. So we have that done. We must bring that all more to the front. So take that and bring that more there. And then we go with the complete one a little back. So we have that holder with things and all this stuff. File, save. But now it starts first. So that here is our claw. We have it there, and there must come this guy on there. So we plug it there. We take a copy, Shift D, and it must be rotated. So rotate Z 90 degrees and top view, place it into the claw, such like there. Front view, and look there. So that can be it or not. I don't know, the size fits really. Can be a little bit bigger, I think. Such like that or such. But then we need the claw bigger. Don't know exactly how big that is, because I have no helicopter like that. That's maybe a problem. So, but here comes a screw through that. So we can take one of these screw heads and bring it on the one side, and the other side is only, the head's nearly the same. So I go in here and take me that screw there with selecting L, then Shift D, make a copy, P to separate the selection, get this mesh. So set the origin to the geometry that I can move them, search like that, front view, grab it, bring it till that height, and then bring it to fit with the rest there. Numpad 3, that is side view. There you can place that to the middle of the ball, and on the other side then too. So Shift D, place it there too. This one is a little bit bigger, so scale X. That's the cage for the screw. So that is okay. So we have that. File, save. Next one is this holy shit there. That is from the other side. That don't makes it easier for us, but we grab that here away, that away, and then we mark with box selection the whole stuff there, but without that. So rotate Z 180. Wow, it don't work. I'm fear for that. Good. What we can do, when we join that together, we get problems because there are subdivisions on. I try it, object join, yeah, and it has gone, but it is there and rotated. That's not good. So scale set, go back, control set, go back. We can try to, there is no modifier, there is no modifier. We can try to apply this modifier, that modifier, and that modifier. So we have 70,000. That's a little bit much. We must reduct the word count. So we have to take here an decimate modifier. So he says we have 6,000 for that. When we now go to unsubdivide 6,000, and then you go higher with the iteration, and then you see we have 3,900, but then you see the topology is gone. So we go to 0.2 at 1,000. 600, it's better than before, and we apply. Then this one, decimate, we have now 9000. Let's go to subdivide, unsubdivide, and 4000. That is good. 2000. I apply that. Then this one has no modifier. Really? It is applied. Ah, yeah. So decimate. Was it decimate? No. So decimate. Word count for that is 1700. So we go higher, 900. Yeah, better is that. Yeah, we apply that. So now all is applied. So normally we must, or we can now join that together without problems. Join, and that one too. Sure, you can make that with the thing that we made before, with the set parent. The parent things on other things, but I don't want that. So now, as I said before, we must rotate set 180 degrees to see the whole thing from that side here. So that is now the same side like that, and we see here comes, between that comes the ball and this pump there. So I get this one, Shift D, and we must look how that is fixed there. So front view, grabbing, bring it to position. Top view, numpad 7, place it between. So it must be somewhere there. Then scale down to size that can work there. So we have that. Then we rotate X to bring it more to leaning. Why we do that? Because the original is so. That is a lean one. And that is closed with them. So we must look at it close up there correctly. And that means it must be more down, or this must be bigger. But I think the size is okay. We only can bring them deeper, or bring them here a little bit scale, such like that, and bring them a little up, and then we take that here. Wow. Disable background, then L to select that one, and bring that to fit with the rest there. Not make it completely there, because that must have a chance to move there. So we now need only here a screw through it. So that means we take add mesh cylinder. I think 6 is okay. So we scale down and scale a little up. Scale Z, front view, numpad 1, scale Z again. Good. We take here shade smooth, so it looks round, but it is not round, but that gives you a burn count. That is good. So that is the screw. We must go with that more to the middle of this whole stuff there, and we must go with them a little bit back, such like that. But I don't think there's a screw in. There is a screw in. Okay, but the ball is straight and the rest moves there. Oh, okay. Yeah, then it makes sense. Good. That one has no modifier. The rest has no modifier, so we can join that all together. Object join. So we have that. File save. Now we get the pump. So it's that one, and that must be leaned to. Grab it, bring it to position. The scale we must handle. It is more smaller than that part there, so we scale it till there. Yeah. Top view, numpad 7. Bring it to position. Then front view, numpad 1. And we are there. So, but we see that can't fit, so it must go over there. So must look here. It is beside them, and that is all a little bit lean like that. So that means we must place them beside, and then we have to rotate this one till that angle there. So L to select that completely, and must rotate that till this direction. Wow, not good. Really not good. So I have to P separate the selection. So it is now one mesh. Object set origin to geometry, and then rotate Z. So we get some like that. Place it over the ball, but it's a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, it's too much leaned. But we must look how it is there. It is leaned. That too. So the pump must lean into a line with them, and then goes back there. Okay. So top view. So the pump must be rotated also, and we must find an angle that works for both. So rotate Z, that maybe can be a good one, and rotate Z again to bring them on the same. And I think that can work. We must look what we get. That is not thick enough here, I see. So that must be bigger, much bigger. So that makes it not easier. But who cares? We take the local axis, or better, the axis from view. That helps not really. Normals. Normals maybe is good. we need the thickness to go up. So we go back to local axis. Yeah, that is because it's turned all. That is not as easy. You scale it simply, and yeah, I have to put a little bit into. And maybe that a little bit out. Wow, that is all shit. Because we have no right angles, nothing. And that is because it is turned. When it is one time turned, you have problems. Better make that before, when it is straight on real coordinates and that such, then you don't have these problems. But we have it now, so we must work with that. Good. So we must now fix them on that. So it must be something like that. I go back to global axis and try to bring them in the middle, somewhere like there, and then not completely, this must be turned more like that, and this must be turned then too, but that don't work. So then all must come more till there. Oh, that's not that easy. I must look again. The original. It starts where the thick thing comes. And it's a big one. So that says me that must go more back. I can be a little bit bigger, and maybe that all must be more come there. Not that good as I thought. So we must do what we can do. And the only thing we can do is bring that a little bit more out, and the ball too, and the other things there. So L to select that whole stuff there, or edge selection to get that one, and bring that till there. So now we have a little bit outside, and we are not that far from that angle that we have there. So we can try another one and rotate a little like that. So bring it there, a little bit behind maybe. So nearly. Really. So rotate. I can't go here much more there because it collides. So we scale them a little. Yeah, we must do it like that. We have no other choice. So we make that. So we have that part 2. Here comes the holder to the other thing then. So it must be on the next. Yeah, that will be the problem. We take that thing, Shift D. It must be on the back side of this pump too. So bring it there and grab it there and rotate set C 180 degrees. Bring it to the back, scale it down, and it must be rotated to a nearly straight line. So we rotate X minus 90, and then bring it here in this format. We rotate it as the pump angle is. Front view. Good. So we have that also. And then comes the holder that we have made. That is the holder that must hold that thing. So we grab it there, scale it down, rotate set minus 90 degrees. Ooh, that was too much. Top view, and rotate manually, so only hit R and bring it there. Front view, bring it deeper, and that should be the holder for this part here, so we can scale them down that it fits there. We should make it too big. That one is really big. Normally I love when it is smaller. So that should be the holder, so we can make the holder bigger. That is nearly what it should, but that is too big then, all in all. So we must make the complete other things scale down, but then all this goes loose. So we scale it to a size that can work. That's that one. And then we take the claws more out. So edit mode, L to select the parts, bring them there, and into, now it must be scaled, scale X, one scale in the hole, then here the same, L, bring it down, scale up, and scale C, scale C. What happens? Sometimes I hate it really. What we have there? Individual origins. No. We need median point. Scale Y. Good. So we have that. And that is okay, but this must be turned then. So we rotate it. We look from there, then we rotate and bring it till that position there, so that it can work. Then bring it here more in, that one more there, and then we have it. Good, that is our rotor thing. I don't know how to call that all, but yeah. We join that together as one, and with the rest two, object, join, and then we have a giant rotor system, and we can place them over all there. File, save. So that system must now be turned around here, but we have no rotors in the moment, so I don't know. I think it's better we make a rotor first and plug them there, and then duplicate that and bring that around. So because of that, I only place here this middle there, scale them up and a little down, top view, bring it in the middle. Good. And next time we build down here the rotor and plug that into, and then we can bring that till end. So file, save as, new version number, in my case 14. So we have done enough for today. We see us then in the next tutorial part. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, yeah? Okay. Bye.